I look like Pooby, like I see, but like if I do my nose, like a small nose will always work. But see, I got my mustache, but eventually I'll look at this now, and then 10 years later from here, I'll see a completely different thing. You see, I'll use my thing, my angle. I had to use my thing, use my trick to it, and get to a level because like eventually where it is you'll be surprised. You see, if my cheeks get a little, look how chubby I am still. So if my cheeks get smaller, like I might just surprise a nigga with my head shape going back to a 30-year-old. But it's like I look kind of like a Boto. So you see, I had the chin thing. So it's just like just be careful and do it right. You see, so it's like I definitely had a thing figured out. So it's like I'm gonna cut that off real quick. But eventually, what I was mentioning. Yeah. So what I was mentioning was that if the like people will try to put things on a movie, but I'll say that the it wasn't really made to be on camera. You see, but in real life, like it will be a different thing. So while you're here, you could try like the hat. You could try different things to see if a hat changes anything. You see, so you say, oh, so it's nothing there, but at the same time, I could go into the light and you see my shoulder right there could make it look nice. So women love like the little bones on the shoulder, like that's it. You see, so you gotta point that out and be like, because I got the shoulder complex, and then me and Marv like, but like I have. When did the girl eat ice cream? Because like she like the dendro will throw the black in there, so it's a difference, you see. But it's like I couldn't get money when I was younger. By the time I was 15, I worked my first job, and then I even did go to school after that job, after the May of that, and then even the 2004 branch was before 2015 and '09 after 2015. You see, every night after 2015. So everything today is 18, double nine, oh nine, and double age in oh 09 will be double 18 in number, but somewhere in between 2015 and 2013 in age. So it's like if I have friendship, like yeah, I used to be like sometimes you see I look kind of shady now, but if I go against a white wall, it should be like a level to it. So people will be like they're trying to see. So I definitely look like Colombian, but it used to be a time when I used to look a little different. Now in real life, like if I be around young people, that's why people try to separate me because they were so full of hate in the heart. Their children, their mother, some of these people don't know a regular nigga the day in their life, but they were full of anger trying to spit on people with their hate, you see. So it's like, look at some of the stuff in the house that defines some of the stuff that I feel in different realities. And this house, this is like 99 chubby '04, you see. Not even '09 skinny face change up for I had to get a job and I had to work because I wanted money, you see. So people will say, oh, he wanted money, he gets disability, but I built this all my life, you see. Everything, every emotion and feeling that you see people getting offended, trying to hide in secret in the years before Trump was presidency, when the dad was 23, before 2005, 2010, you gotta realize that when I had what I was dreaming about when I was 8 years old in '99, before I was a certain height in '09, I'm 31, I'm a grown man, you see, so my size has to be into play as a black man. I have to have my size into play. So when there's some type of Mexican trying to play a game, it's a certain way that when I was going to get married, it was a certain game time. I used to go under the thing before people, I used to wear my Nikes to dance in '02, '04, after Brenneman, before '04, after '99, Chevy homeschool, before whatever was after that, before people got offended, you see. And my nose used to be so raw. So some people would be like, Maurice, you're handsome, but I wanted to get married. I'm not a little ass kid, you see. I've had jobs in my life. I've searched for knowledge. I've searched for freedom. I've searched for get taller, emotions, basketball, with a pool movie, with a movie, not with no old black movie, with a alfalfa movie, pool, with a ATL type of real life emotion type of get. So you could imagine, like when people started cursing and trying to do witchcraft in secret, they were offended that some of the stuff was my real life emotion real life handsome nigga, real life acting to the point people did exist in secret, saying it's Jesus, getting offended that their man couldn't be in secret. I said, I'll whoop your man in a fight. I'll whoop your man out of secret. I'll knock your man the fuck out. I said, bitch, I'll smack the hoo-hoo out your motherfucking man, nigga. So people will say, oh, I'm not a crybaby. When they started seeing, look how the light shines. So people started trying to separate me from my house using the coronavirus, saying what's so special about him because I was 8 years old in 99, to the point America wanted to fight me in 2013, 2015, 2004, saying that it was Jesus when I said I'll smack the boo-boo coronavirus out the new presidency out your mouth and the NBA and the championship. To the point people started scrunching their face saying I didn't get exposed. Just watch my videos, stay up with my channel. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro, because I got all the information, all the news, because it would be cracking just in case to whom it may concern. You see, people don't want hair supplies unless they could be beautiful. People don't want shoes unless they could be fine. But people will try to attack me and give me a disability money because they don't want me to get a job because it will be creepy people, you see. People who look like creeps, telling people that, oh, my eyes were open and they want to steal my identity with the management because they try to release a 666 paper. And it's like, this is the first time this bad. So like when I was in the hospital, they almost killed me. The police almost drew his weapon when I was in the hospital. They were trying to get me to respond so they could lock me up away for good because these people are nasty. So it's like, imagine if it was these people were nobodies, but eventually people tried to get me in secret using a mental illness device so that nobody will know, and they try to lock me in the psych hospital for the rest of the time with the presidents saying we want to steal his intelligence in secret so that we could be in safety at a time. So when people started seeing me expose people, they started saying people don't have an illness and trying to give them insurance that they didn't have at a certain time, because the people who tried to lock me up said that they wanted to be an actor the whole time. I said, get out my house, and I can't even live here because people will release a 666 letter saying you owe $6.66 and try to exit me from this house because they claim that they can try to remain here and harass me because I got disability. At a time they try to tell people he was crazy and they never existed at a certain time because everything's out of whack here. See, it's not just the beds. It's like my notebooks are all over the place. Stuff that is supposed to be in order is all over the place. So eventually you see 2 notebooks versus 1 bed painted gray, and then this wall, out of all the walls painted gray, versus 1 bed on one side. And here's the letter right here, so you could get a good look at what I'm dealing with. Mother is trying to lock me up in the hospital, say has to go to church as a grown man. You see, people trying to give me money to try to get a security off of me. Grown adults saying, oh, I wasn't aware. Shut your fucking mouth and stop stalking me. People, grown adults with baby mamas saying, oh, I want to scrunch and have a foul mouth against. So that's just the kind of stuff I'm dealing with. So I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and you can see the 666 paper should be somewhere around there. Let me see. So it's like right up there. So it should be right there, you see. So eventually, like, people will like try to make that, and it's like, I do want to point out that sometimes my behavior, just in case I ever get locked in the hospital, people could have this on record and say, where is he? What's going on with him? Because people try to lock me in the psych hospital since 2017, before the president was elected, because they wanted to try to steal my intelligence and make an insurance off of me at a time when 9/11.